All right, welcome back to the next video. In this video, we start out in Texas and we go to Texas at a different location. Yeah. Henry, it's hot.
Yeah. The last time we were here, I always joked about the sun coming up at 8 o'clock at full intensity. My memory served me right.
It's 8:30 and we're dying. There's a pretty awesome lake behind us though.
There is.
I think we should probably go jump into it. So we're currently at Texana Lake in Texas. We got about a 2-hour drive to get to where we're trying to get to today, which is Padre Island, Texas. And I'm pretty excited to get back to Padre. I loved going to Padre the first time I went. That was a couple years ago. It's gonna be awesome. It's a lot of sand. You can drive down the beach, sand dunes. We're gonna try to get to places that we haven't been to before. So we're gonna jump into here, cool off, get cleaned up. Could totally go for a shower, a lake shower. This water is so warm and it feels awesome. Not very clear though, but better than nothing.
Catchphrase.
Henry jumped in with his hat and he lost it. All right, I guess we have to hit the road. We have a 2-hour drive to Padre. We still have to stop and get some supplies. One cool thing yesterday though, last night, late at night, we got to drive through Houston, Texas, and that was pretty cool going through at night. They have these like bridges that are like lit up like little archways. It's pretty awesome. All right, we're gonna get packed up and we're gonna hit the road. So with the old temp gun, it's currently 114 degrees inside this Jeep. It's hot.
Jesse and I switched Jeeps, and I'm driving his because I was piping hot in mine, and we wanted to see the difference between the two. His feels actually better than it's ever felt to me. A little bit of drive shaft vibration, steering's a little different, feels like it's a little bit of play in the worm gear. Everything else feels about perfect. I like it. The wind moves through it better. I'm a lot cooler in this one. So, feels domestic. Brakes are a little different. Oh yeah, I'm Jesse freaking Calusi. Look at me, I'm going four-wheeling. Yee-hoo! Hey, can I get a
You're good. You'll make it. You have plenty of space. Plenty of space. It'll be like a mile. God, that Jeep looks so good.
So me and Henry decided to switch vehicles for a little bit. You know, like the whole put yourself into someone else's shoes so you know what they're going through kind of deal. His Jeep drives like a dream, but man, is he right. It is cramped in there and it gets hot. I would say the temperatures are about the same. I get more airflow to my back where he gets air right to your ear. Like I drove it for maybe 5 minutes and I'm like deaf in this ear already. My Jeep, I don't have that problem.
Driving Jesse's Jeep. Driving the Jeep is different. It's a lot bigger than mine. It's obviously heavier, but with all the modifications that were done to it, with like the better axle and the better springs and such, it's very stable. It's a lot better than it used to be, in my opinion. Jesse was used to driving it, so it never bothered him. But it's got a lot more power. I like it. It felt good. I really don't have any complaint about it. I love the power. It's actually pretty comfortable. I think it's too comfortable.
We found this little underpass down by the ocean. We're gonna try to let the vehicles cool off a little bit. Probably go for a little dip, cool ourselves off for a little bit, because man, is it hot out here.
It's really nice. It's really nice to be back by the ocean. I grew up by the ocean. So it's nice to see it and to enjoy it. I'm looking at it right now. You guys can't see it because you're facing the other way, but it's really nice. It's freaking hot and it's salty. So when you get out, you're just dry like a slug. But Feels good while you're in it anyway. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There she is, the ocean. This is the Gulf side. It's beautiful, it's hot, it's salty. It's really cool.
Didn't know Texas has Crocs. I have a confession to make. I've never actually driven Keith's Land Cruiser, and he's never driven my Jeep. So we're gonna switch for a mile or two. Me and Henry just switched. I like driving your Jeep. It's like I'm telling you, it is like I would say Toyota truck, that's what it all is, but it's not even to that level. It is literally like driving a Camry in a Jeep costume. It drives so incredibly smooth. If you close your eyes, it feels like you're driving a Camry. All right, so I'm gonna drive the Land Cruiser. I'm super excited. I am more excited to see Keith drive my Jeep.
Off the bridge.
Off a bridge. I already love this thing. It's so squishy and big feeling. Oh my God, the suspension. It's so nice. It is so squishy though. You can just crush bumps for days. I feel like I'm unstoppable. I can just drive this thing through literally anything.
All right, so I just drove Jesse's Jeep. I was actually surprised. Everything's kind of lighter controls than I thought. So like the clutch or the steering, everything's, it's pretty much like a Camry. The front end feels a little light. You can definitely feel the weight distribution or whatever, but it drives pretty easy. I couldn't adjust the seat to my liking, but that's his setup there. So it drove nicer than I expected, I guess.
I absolutely loved your Land Cruiser. It was so much fun. It is so soft, and for how big it is, when you're inside of it, it doesn't feel that big. Right. You have full mirrors, which is they don't bounce.
Oh,
you can see everything.
These mirrors are like might as well not even be there, just like flapping everywhere.
I turned the AC off and went like 1,000 more horsepower. It was so nice.
Yeah, the AC doubles as an emergency brake. You just push that and slows you right down.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, so we made it to a Walmart. Finally, it's about 8,000 degrees in this parking lot. We gotta run and grab some supplies. Henry's gonna fill up all of his water from inside the Walmart through one of some water stations. I'm just gonna grab gallons of water, and all the fuels are all filled up. We are gonna hit one more gas station to top off the rigs before we head out there. Definitely need to find a new adventure hat because mine's like literally ripping apart.
I'm a cider guy. I like hard ciders. Just always. Oh, yes. Oh, my two favorites. God, I love these things.
All right, so can't find a hat, but we're done. We're gonna get out of here.
Let's get on the beach, man.
All right, so we found where we're gonna camp out tonight. It's right off the beach. We're out of the wash. Hopefully high tide won't wash us away in the morning. I'm ducking down right now because it's really windy out. We need to hurry up and tarp all of our stuff because if not, the salt spray wrecks everything overnight. So we woke up this morning, the water was getting extremely close to where we were. We decided to high book it out of there. And now we're learning now that there's a huge storm surge coming in, so it's a good thing we got off there when we did. Kind of sucks. We didn't get to film as much as we actually really wanted to. We didn't get to the end. We basically just kind of spent a night there and then got off. So that sucks.
We'll come back, I'm sure, but we basically got chased off by the storm surge. And even on the way back, we were pushing, salt water out of the way, and the ground was getting real soft.
Yeah, we couldn't even film it because the salt spray you couldn't even touch your phone. The screen would not let you touch it. It was just covered in salt, covered in water. It was scary. Coming out of there was scary. There was times where we were literally driving through the ocean to try to get back out of there. All the debris washed up way past where it normally was. It was rough. Kind of sucks. Our Jeeps are completely salted popsicles right now. Salted popsicles? Do you salt popsicles? What do you salt? Corn on the cob? Salted corn on the cobs? I don't know. So that leaves us with a problem. Where are we going to go tonight?
We're going to drive and hopefully make it maybe into New Mexico.
So we're going to try to discuss this, figure out what's going on. We'll keep you guys filled in. So stay tuned, guys. It's all part of the adventure, right, Keith?
Yes.
So since I was kind of bummed that we didn't get to really film on Padre, Henry did go and buy me a souvenir.